What's up, everybody? We're in a different spot than usual, but welcome back to this little series. This is the finale, and to start off, I have good news and bad news. Okay. Good. Good news is I'm getting over my cold. That's part of the good news. Hold on, let me close the windows. Oh, I put my candle here so it could like air out the room. Coconut beeswax. But I want to close this so we can have good audio. Hello. But I want to sit up here just because it's the end of the day and I don't want to sit on my stomach like usual. We're going to sit like this and you're going to see where I usually sit. Okay. No, but seriously, good news and bad news. Good news is, well, I guess it depends on what you like from my channel. But if you're here right now and you've watched the last 5 days, I'm going to peg you as someone who wants like self-improvement Arlin. You know, the one that you've seen the last 5 days that changes your life and is really inspiring and stuff. I mean, I'm gonna guess you're also here because of like fun Arlin, you know, the one that's always around fun, happy people, making you laugh, cool cinematic sequences. That one too, I'm guessing you like that. The good news is that in this video and in the last 5 videos, I have literally shared with you guys everything I know about self-development and developing the self and like becoming a better overall person. And if you haven't watched every single video of the last 5 and you're into that self-development stuff, go watch all of them and do everything that I say. Just try it, okay? Because I'm telling you, it's the best of the best that I've seen from everything. Okay, and this video is going to be no different. What is different is the fact that because this is everything that I know, and because this has been the last 5 days of me just talking and talking and talking, and that's also what today's going to be, this is like everything I know, guys. Like, after this, I don't have much else to say. Like, I've given you everything. And I've given you like the 80-20 version too. Like, I could obviously continue talking, but what I've given you is the best of the best. So that being said, after today, at least for the rest of the year, it's going to be all fun Arlin. It's going to be fun vlogs. It's going to be collabs. It's going to be cinematics. It's going to be friends, laughing, and it's going to be lit. Like, it's going to be parties. It's going to be Christmas, it's gonna be Vlogmas, and it's gonna be awesome. That's why I said good news and bad news, because like the good news is I've given you everything. The bad news is I'm, you know, not gonna be making too many more of these videos for the rest of the year. Pause. Okay, so I thought about it. I talked to one of my mentors and I was like, should I just make fun content the rest of the year? Do I really not have anything else to talk about? Of course not. So why make it an either or? Why be like, oh, should I make self-development stuff or should I make fun stuff? Why not just do both? So I think that's what the plan is gonna be. And you know, I haven't figured everything out. It's Friday night, it's a little bit late, and I might totally disagree with what I say tomorrow, but I think it's a smart idea to give 2 videos a day. One, the self-development video. This video takes 15 minutes to film, right? I mean, this one's long, this one's 23 minutes. 8 a.m., you wake up, you watch a self-development video by me. 8 p.m. at night, you have something to look forward to too. Something really fun and good vibes and makes you laugh. Like when I said I didn't have anything to talk about, and when I said this is all that I have left, it's not true. It's just this past week has been like the best. Like, it's been top of my mind what I would have made a course on. But like, I can still talk about social skills. I can still talk about energy, vibration. I don't know. I can talk about anything. Drop in the comments what you want me to talk about, because I would love to have like an 8 a.m. daily self-development chat and just share with you my journey and also connect with you guys, because the community that we've built up in the comments right now, like, all you guys are awesome. You're all looking to improve. You're all watching all these videos. Like, you guys are great. So let's keep this going. But also let's stay fun too. So 8 p.m. will be fun time. 8 a.m. will be learning time. Best of both worlds. Why wouldn't I do that? Much smarter than whatever the hell I'm talking about here, so disregard all that and just enjoy the video. I am delivering on my promise that today's video is going to blow your mind more than probably any of the other videos combined. Jeez, I just went for a walk, a little meditation, and that's why I might be sniffling more than usual because it's cold out here in Boston. But I'm energized and I'm ready to blow your guys' minds. So I hope you're ready. Now, I'm gonna start off with a little bit of an analogy, a little story time, okay? Imagine you walk into a restaurant and you sit down and the waiter comes over to you and they give you a menu. It's a big menu, it's the biggest menu you've ever seen. In fact, there's literally anything you could want. Anything, not just food. In this restaurant, you can get $1 million if you want. You can get the love of your life. You can get your favorite car. You can get a private chef. You can literally have anything. You could have a brownie sundae if you want, or you could have a vegan meal or something. You can have anything. The waiter will deliver it to you. But what do? You sit down and you look at the waiter and you just go, and you say nothing. And what happens? The waiter is like, "Can I help you? What would you like?" And you're just like, and you do nothing and you say nothing. And then you get impatient because you're starting to get hungry. And you're like, you start yelling at the waiter. You're like, "I want food." And the waiter's like, "Well, what kind of food do you want?" And you're like, "I'm hungry." And the waiter's like, "Yeah, I know. I gave you a menu. You can literally have anything on the menu." "Well, I'm starving." "Okay, sir, would you like what do you want?" And so, you ask and ask and ask, and eventually the waiter just brings you something random, like some meatloaf from the school cafeteria type thing. And you're just like, "I don't want this." Bah. Or you eat it just because that's all you can eat at this point. Then you see someone sit down right next to you, and they look up at the waiter and they go, "Oh, this is a great menu I see here. I will take the chef's special and I will have $10 million, a happy family of 4 with a beautiful wife and 2 beautiful children. I will have a Tesla Model S, Ferrari, a Lamborghini. I will have a business that helps millions of people around the world. And I will be extremely happy every day." And you're just watching this guy and you're just like, and then the waiter goes, "Okay." And he goes into the kitchen and it takes a little while, but you kind of watch this guy and you're in this restaurant for who knows how long. I mean, time is an illusion, right? And then eventually he literally gets everything that he asked for on the menu and he's happy and you're sitting there and you're like, "I'm hungry." So if you didn't get the point of the analogy, if that was way over your head, basically the universe is like a restaurant where you can have anything you want. All you have to do is pick it. You have to literally pick what you want. And then what happens is it will be revealed to you. So in the last several videos, especially 1 and 2 and a little bit of 3 and 4, we talked about affirmations, okay? But what we didn't talk about is confirmations. And these are very essential. Affirmations are like the ask, okay? It's like you get down and you ask the waiter what you want, the waiter will bring it to you. But confirmations are literally like looking down at your plate, what's in front of you, and enjoying it. So as you're doing these affirmations, if you've been following along these videos, if you've been listening to them in your ear before you go to bed, or when you wake up, you're pressing speak on your phone and it's just playing them for you, and you're listening to them. As you listen, you need to take some time to look around your life and think about, how are these things happening for me? Like if you write an affirmation like, "Jason is becoming more and more excited about life every single day." Read that or have it be read to you and then be like, "I am becoming more excited about life." Or if you have one that's like, "Jason is making more and more money every day," and maybe you didn't make a lot of money today, but you like learned a little bit about finance or something in class, or you read a little bit of a book on money, or maybe you just bought a book on money, or maybe you even just thought about it. Anything can be used as confirmation to support your belief. Without confirmation, along with your affirmations, they won't get you as far. You have to look down at what's in front of you or around you in reality and realize things are surfacing for you all the time. There's opportunity everywhere, and you just have to become aware of it. The opportunity is always there. You just have to ask, and then once you ask and define what you want from picking it on the menu of life, you look around you and you go, there it is. I want that. And you shoot for it, right? Remember the 5-second rule? You take action toward trying things. You take action toward asking out that person you find who's really cute. You take action toward applying for a job or hopping on sales calls or studying extra hard for a test. Anything that you feel within you that's leading you, that intuition within, that is in line with those affirmations, look around you, confirm that the opportunity is there, and then go for it. Okay, now we're gonna run into the second analogy of today, and this one's fun. It's called the film reel analogy. Where you are right now watching this video, what I want you to do is think of like you're sitting there, right? You're looking at yourself. Now, what I want you to do is look at yourself from like a third person perspective, as if you're looking at yourself from right here. So you see yourself, you're in your room, or you're on the bus, or train, in commute, or at the gym, or whatever you're doing, watching this video, and you see yourself like the back of your head doing that thing. Okay, got it? Like if it were me, I would see this. I would just see this, right? And you're looking down and you're watching this video. Okay. Now, what you need to realize is that this is your current present moment in reality. This is like a frame, right? And you could kind of like take this frame that you're in right now and shoot it like a movie. Like someone could get behind you with a film camera and like shoot this like a movie, and it would be like a frame from your life, okay? Now the film reel analogy says that any moment in time for you is a frame, right? So you, maybe 10 years ago in school, right, in class, you can picture yourself from that third person perspective back here, looking at the back of your head in that frame. That's a frame in your life, okay? That's in the past. Or what you must first realize is that there are limitless frames in the universe which you could participate in, okay? It sounds a little bit weird, but let me explain. If you want to drive your dream car, okay, this is a very easy one to explain. You can picture yourself from like sitting in the back seat, looking at yourself driving that dream car. And let's say another part of that dream of yours, driving that dream car, is having your ideal partner next to you. Well, you can picture that person sitting there, and you can think about things that person might say that indicate that they are, your dream partner. Maybe they're reading The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle or something like that. What I want you guys to start thinking about is what frame in your life would indicate that almost all of your dreams have come true. So for a lot of people, this frame is like far off in the distance. This is a frame of you at your dream mansion in the Hollywood Hills. You walk out, you realize you forgot your keys, and your wife or husband brings them out, and you see them, you picture them a certain way, and they throw you the keys, and then you beep the car. You get in your Ferrari, and then you drive away. That is indicative that a lot in your life has happened. Like you have a lot of money, you've met the person of your dreams, and you're likely very happy too. So when you create your frame, and it could be a long-term frame, it could be a short-term frame. Maybe you have a dream of being in Bali, like I once did. Maybe you have a dream of being in a private jet, again, like I once did. What I would do for each of these dreams is I would visualize myself from that third-person perspective already doing those things, okay? This is called the PLAIT method, P-L-A-I-T method. You can look it up if you want a different explanation. But it's essentially picking a scenario in your life in the future where you are achieving that thing, okay? I literally did it for this apartment that I'm sitting in right now. I had a vision of me sitting on my bed right here and looking out this beautiful window. And it happened. I'm sharing this with you guys. It's a little bit weird, but it works. Like, I've been using it a lot, and it's crazy how it works. If you want a future frame to materialize, right? Like, if you want something in your imagination to become reality, in the analogy, it's to say, if you want a frame to be like lit up, you simply imagine that frame on a consistent basis. So get a clear picture in your head. Make a dream board with everything that would be included in that frame. You can go on Pinterest and just look up pictures of like your dream house. You can, use Google Images, whatever, and just get a bunch of images, put them in a Google document, print it out, and just look at it a lot. This method, this vision board, plate method, whatever the hell you want to call it, along with these audio affirmations, is extremely effective. So highly recommend you try it out. I just wanted to share that. The last thing I want to talk about in this series as we wrap up here is probably the part that's like blows my mind the most, and it is just answering the question of like, what is life? See how this kind of just, like, I don't know what else I could possibly talk about after I've talked about this. Like, I've told you all of my law of attraction secrets. I've told you everything. Like, this is pretty much the last thing. So brace yourself. Quantum physics and what is life? Two heavy topics. And how are they connected? Well, quantum physics is basically the science that explains the theory of everything. And what is life? Well, it's a good question. And, quantum physics, I don't think gives a perfect explanation. You can very well make an argument that there's a God and he makes everything and, that's just how it is. Or you can just believe that for fun, or you can believe that, or you can not believe anything and just be like, you know what, fuck all this. I just live my life and that's it. But I personally subscribe to the quantum physics model, which is basically that everything in life is made of particles. And what is a particle? A particle is a small vibrating particle, right? It's just vibrating. Everything is particles. So I'm a particle. I'm not a particle. I'm made of trillions and trillions and trillions of particles. The air I'm breathing is made of particles. Oxygen, broken down, electrons, neutrons, broken down, particles. The camera I'm filming on, particles. You watching right now are made of particles, vibrating particles. Okay? The water you drank today, particles. The food you ate, particles. The chair you're sitting on, or the elliptical you're walking on, or the bus you're sitting on, particles. Everything is made of the same fundamental thing, which is a particle. Why am I going on about particles? Well, if everything is made of particles, wouldn't it be nice to know how particles behave? And I've spent a lot of time thinking about this and researching it. And what I found is really, really amazing. Now, before I explain how particles behave, I'm going to give you one last thing that's just going to completely blow your mind. And it's that particles are the same thing as thoughts. So your thoughts in your brain are electrical impulses. They're synapses. They are axon, neuron, dendrite. They're cells. And those, people think thoughts are just this elusive thing. No, thoughts are just particles. They are electrical impulses in your brain. Your brain is made of matter. Your thoughts are particles. Okay, so now that you know that, how do particles behave? Well, they attract each other in exponentially increasing ways. What do I mean by that? Particles attract like particles. That's why we see exponential growth curves everywhere we look. The human population growth curve, exponential. When you put money in a savings account, or when you invest money into a real estate portfolio, it grows exponentially over time. Warren Buffett's, look at Warren Buffett's net worth over time. Look at Bill Gates' net worth over time. Look at anything in life. Look at my YouTube channel. It started off really slow, and then it hit a certain point where it just grew exponentially. And the nature of exponential growth and particle growth is that they do level out. The nature is like it starts off slow, and then as you focus, or as it grows, as this particle mass grows, it grows exponentially, and then it levels out, and sometimes it declines. Particles attract each other in exponentially increasing quantities, which basically means as something gets bigger, it gets bigger faster. Okay, so why is that important? Because when you think about things, the more you think about them, the faster they grow. And when you think about something a lot, those particles in your brain, those thought particles of that dream car, or of like $1 million. If you think about $1 million every day for a year, you're going to see opportunities arise in physical reality that lead you to make that $1 million. If you think about your dream partner, you describe them, you say what they look like, you think about, I don't know, how they smell or something like that. If you think about it enough, then that thing will be attracted to you in physical reality. What you focus on expands because of quantum physics, because of particle physics. It's mind-blowing. I hope I was able to explain it in a way that wasn't like too over your head. And to be honest, there's a lot more I could talk about on this topic, so I'm just not going to, because I don't want to overcomplicate it. Like, that's all you need to know. It's just that everything is made of particles, and particles attract each other in an increasing way over time. So basically the point that I'm coming to is that what you focus on expands. So make the dominating thoughts in your mind thoughts of things that you desire, thoughts of the person you want to become, thoughts of the reality you want to live, thoughts of the people you want to surround yourself with, thoughts of the feelings and emotions you want to experience. That's it. That's literally everything that I could possibly give you guys on a self-development perspective. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. It's really been a long time coming that I released something like this, and I'm really happy to share it with you. So like this video, be ready. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff. And by the way, like when I say there's going to be fun content, I'm obviously going to be using my own principles, and I'm going to be using these to like make sure that the content I make is awesome and fun, entertaining, and also enlightening. I think humor, like watching a David Dobrik vlog, is enlightening in a way. So that's what I'm going to aim to do, is just make stuff that just has great energy, positive energy about it. Share it for the holidays. It'll be fun. And I hope this series gets more views, because it's like, I feel like it's just like my life work that I just laid out on the table. And maybe a couple thousand people see it, which is actually really awesome. So thank you so much for watching the past several days. Like, DM me on Instagram if you enjoyed this series. I could potentially do another one like it in the future, but I just don't even foresee how I could put anything else. Like, this is like my manifesto. This is like everything that I have been learning for the last 4 or 5 years come to this, which is cool. So if you liked it and you fuck with this, like, then I like you. So let's connect, and let's change the world. Wait, there's one more thing. Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't say this. Basically, any of the goals you have, like a lot of them I mentioned are sort of materialistic, right? Your goals will manifest much faster if they are for the greater good. If your goals involve other people, like this goal that I had right now to create this series, then it comes out a lot easier. So if you make your goals focused, don't focus so much on the Lamborghini. Don't focus so much about the Ferrari. Like, yeah, that stuff is nice. You can throw it on the vision board. But focus on helping millions and millions of people. Focus on changing the world. You can. Just think about it. Think, I would like to be a person, or Jenny is a person who's changing the world. Jenny's a person who's helping millions of people overcome suffering. You can do this. I believe in you, and you need to start believing yourself. So thank you for watching. Merch coming soon. If you fucked with this series, you're gonna love the merch coming up, so be ready for that. And I love you. It's been real. Peace.